Welcome back, everyone. It's Most Wanted here, and continuing my Feed the Beast companion series. In the last episode, we did we started out our tree farm. As you see, all the saplings that were planted manually, they've all, been harvested, and we're just down to what the Arboretum replants. We've got 5 stacks of wood here, and this chest doesn't open because it's got a cobble block above it. So we've got 40 sawdust. That's pretty decent, I guess. It's still manual. We've got 64 blocks of coal. It's not too bad. It's still manual though. I haven't set up anything to extract the coal yet, and we probably won't get to that this episode. Um, you know, because I really would like to use gates. But gets a little difficult. So making gates, you need an assembly table. Assembly table requires diamond gear and a diamond. So that's basically 5 diamonds and that's 9 diamonds and 8 gold. And you need lasers. Lasers are 2 diamonds each. That makes a lot of diamonds to be involved in creating gates. So because of the diamond requirement and the fact that I don't think I've got very many diamonds, we're going to hold off on the gates, I think. If we had the diamonds, though, we could create the gates. The gates would remove our need to use redstone engines, and I could continue doing the quarry with redstone engines, but here's where I think we would do the assembly table and the lasers. It's a nice square room, not completely square because we have this pillar here, and we can't just simply remove the pillar. I might be able to do panels or covers or something just to square up the room a little bit visually, but that's I think a good spot for the table. I could put it in the center and have lasers all the way around the walls. It would kind of look really cool, but it would be a pain in the butt to route the power across all the lasers. I'm not really set up for that kind of power generation right now anyway. So we'll hold off on that. So, I'm going to have to hold off on the tree farm in general right now. It does still produce wood. It does still produce charcoal. I might actually off cam create some redstone engines and just get it producing charcoal. I'd really like to use gates in this setup, but just because they use less space and they're more configurable than the redstone engines. In the meantime, though, what I could do is um, I could go ahead and harvest some of this oil, because if you remember before, we were talking about how iron tanks would be required, but after watching a mod spotlight from Dire Wolf, uh, you know, he spotlighted the one of the mods that's in the Dire Wolf pack, and you get this valve that once you create a tank-like setup with any blocks, you could use wood, you could use cobble, you could use planks, you could create a tank with just regular blocks and this valve, and you could create the tank to hold up to 14 million um, MBs. So that's quite a lot, but you don't have to use the whole railcraft or whatever steel tank walls and iron tank walls and stuff. So it would make the fact that I could do a tank really cheaply. Mean I could I could harvest the oil earlier than I was thinking about doing. That's something I'd like to try. Um, but I still have an issue with materials. And what I was thinking about doing in the meantime is setting up a quarry while I, am harvesting the oil. I could be doing a quarry, and what I would do is I would set the quarry up to do chunks that are below the building to kind of hollow out a basement. So here's the quarry. It's going to be 8 diamonds and 16 gold. Actually, it's a little bit more than 8. 12 diamonds and 16 gold. Something like that. So I've got only 9 diamonds. If you remember, I could make diamonds with gold, and I do have a decent amount of gold. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is just create the diamonds that I need in order to get the quarry started. And I've got 9, so I don't have to make that many diamonds from the gold that I have. So I'm going to go ahead and make the diamonds, and then go ahead and get this quarry started. So I need gold, I need diamonds. I'm looking for my minimum stone right now. Might have to take a quick break just to hunt it down. Be back in a sec. Okay, it was in the chest next to my crafting table. So, no biggie. Must have skipped over it. So there's a minimum stone. I can go ahead and craft the diamonds I'm missing. Okay, alright. I think we're good. Let's see, we need diamond pick, that's pretty easy. There's 3 diamonds. Now we need to make the gears. We've got 3 iron gears, 2 gold, and 2 diamond. So let me go ahead and make all the gears wood. Alright. And then I need to make them stone. Okay. Now that they're all stone, I need to make them gold. Right, I need to make them iron first. Okay, so let's go ahead and make them iron. Now we keep 3 iron. The rest of these need to go to gold. Alright. Now 2 of these are going to stay gold. And the rest of these need to go to diamond. And my diamonds are here. Alright, so now we've got the gears, we've got the axe, we've got the redstone. Let's put the redstone in, and our iron, our gold, and our diamond, and our pick. Alright, so now that we've got the quarry, we need to power it, and I'd love to use combustion engines with oil or fuel, but I might just use steam engines like I have been in the past, so a pair of steam engines will probably do. Alright, there's landmarks, we've got power, we've got the quarry, we've got a couple of tubes already, or pipes. Let me go ahead and create some cobble pipes. Okay. And a couple of barrels. 10. Could probably use more, but alright, I think we've got most of what we need. Got power, pipes, we've got barrels, we've got the quarry, we've got the landmarks. Let me get my mining drill. Alright, so let's go ahead and drop these landmarks. We want the landmarks to be underneath, directly underneath the building, so that we're basically hollowing out our basement while we're creating the quarry. So we need to go at least 5 down. Alright, there's our first landmark. And I don't need you don't need to see me, mark out this whole thing. So I'm probably going to do is cut away. Okay, our landmarks are down. They're linked. We're going to have to make room for the quarry, and we're going to have to make room for the engines. And we're going to have to bring down some water from above, from the aqueous accumulator. Alright, so there's the aqueous accumulator. We just need to bring it down. I might have to move these sources around of water for the accumulator, so that I can get the pipe to come down. Need a bucket to replace the source. Too much junk in my inventory. Okay, so there's the source again. Just replace some of these blocks. And now I can use the liquid ducts on that corner of the accumulator. Oh, there are my liquid ducts. Alright. Shouldn't need the buckets either. Yeah, I'll need a couple of, not too many, but I need at least enough to get power to the quarry. Ouch. Alright, start feeding this down and over. Um, I have a problem. It looks like, yeah. I don't want the liquid duct to get eaten up by the quarry. So I'll just come down the side this way, run over here, and then it'll feed the engines that are sitting next to the quarry. See, water's knocked my landmark off. Okay, okay, good. So we drop the quarry. Alright, and then the engine, that should get water. And if you see, the quarry is going to be keeping 7 chunks loaded. The chunks that are underneath the house, along with the chunk that the quarry's in, and I don't know which other chunks exactly, but it says 7. So I could see maybe 5. I don't know why it says 7. Alright, and I just need to drop these barrels and transport everything from the quarry to the barrels. Just come straight out the top, up and over, come down, and then I'll just go this way with barrels. I'll go ahead and, you know, as the material comes out of the quarry, I'll just specify the barrels what's supposed to go into them. Torch down and make sure I don't get any zombies or anything. It should do, I guess. Alright, so let's put the barrels down. Sure, we'll need more barrels, but I'm just getting this sucker started. They're not too expensive to make. And then a chest at the end to catch anything that misses. Come across with cobble, stone pipes. Now I'm thinking I could route behind the wall so that it catches everything that, you know, bypasses the barrel when the chest gets full. So I'll go this way and then I'll go back towards the quarry, and we'll just make a big roundabout with tubes or with pipes, and we'll make one of these pipes iron to force it to come back around. There we go. It's getting dark there for a second. Copper, alright. So the materials, when it passes the chest, will come around the corner and then come back around to this pipe, which I'm turning into an iron pipe, forcing everything to go down towards the barrels. Should be right, should work. I need to attach these. Alright, now we're getting water. I think we have a problem. That should be enough to finish the job. Oh, zombies at my door again. Alright, so that should create a loop that feeds everything. When and if it misses the barrel, it'll loop back around and give it a second go. Alright, I had to move the quarry down. Unfortunately, it looked like it was going to clip some of the pipes I had upstairs. So we're going to need to make some changes. I'm going to have to move this entire setup down a level. I'll leave the barrels where they're at, but the quarry and the engines and the pipes all have to come down. Okay, while it's evacuating the space to clear out for the quarry, I'm just going to go ahead and mine a little bit of it. I'd hate to let it go to waste. There might be, you know, there's some amber here, there's some copper, there's some coal and some other ores in here. It's just going to go ahead and remove them, delete them from the world. I might as well just scoop it up when I can. It's going to clear 5 levels, 4 of them which I can get in and, you know, try and salvage anything that it might end up just deleting. So I'm going to go in here and clear it out. I think it might be worth the effort, I guess. Not as much effort that I'm going to force you to watch me do it, but, you know, we'll see what I end up with at the end. And we're back. Just open the chest, pull out some of the materials that ended up in the chest. So we're going to clear out a couple of these barrels so that they don't just show all cobblestone. I only need so many barrels for cobblestone, of course. So I'll keep clearing out the barrels, putting in materials that I need to filter out before it hits the chest. We've only gotten halfway through the first level, so we won't have a whole bunch of stuff to you know, have the barrels sort for us so far. Yeah, you move some blocks around here so I can maneuver. Alright. Uh-oh. I see him. He sees me. He looks mad. What is he gonna do? What is he gonna do? He's gone. Oh, I think he just reappeared way over at the other end. Hey, I'm looking at you, Mr. Slenderman, Mr. Enderman. Ooh, he's mad. Oh, he's coming. He's coming. And he's not coming. There he is. Yeah, he's gone. And he's back. Ooh, he's got a block. He's gonna try and hurt me now. Ha! Gotcha. Gotta get this experience. Also helps make myself a nice little set of stairs to get to the bottom of the quarry. I could build out the staircase as the quarry is running. I hear another one. They're all around me. Alright, so I'm not sure what else to explain about this barrel system other than, um, you know, it probably is going to work as efficient as I hope, because it would eventually just, start lagging the whole system. When you've got material going around and around and around, there's only ever a 50% chance that when you're over barrel, that it's going to go ahead and move down to that barrel. So I'd like to do a router. The router would make the system much more efficient. Everything goes into proper, but you need eye of ender, which is an ender pearl, not that big a deal. Blaze powder. I can go to the nether for. Ender pearl, easy. Egg, easy. It's this dark iron ingot, which you make from blocks. So here's the dark iron ingot. It's created from blocks, and the blocks are waiting for the page to load. Okay, so dark iron ingot, you place an iron block, then you ignite it with a wrath lighter. So a wrath lighter is pretty simple. It's a diamond shard with a nether brick. Now at this point we haven't built anything, but what's a nether shard? A diamond shard requires, let's see, requires 4 obsidian. It's very expensive. Requires obsidian, TNT, and a diamond block. So it requires 9 diamonds to make this wrath igniter. And with the wrath igniter, I could make the dark iron ingots. But now I need to create a craft packet, stamper, in order to create the shards after I've created the ingots, or you know what I'm talking about. So the machine's easy to make, but the one thing that's holding me back from making it is the fact that I need an entire diamond block, and I don't have the gold or the diamonds to make that happen right now. So what I'm thinking about is maybe instead of a router, I go with diamond pipes, because with 1 diamond I get 8 diamond pipes, and this is 10 barrels. So if I went with 20 barrels, then that's still probably going to be fewer diamonds. I would use fewer diamonds setting the system up with diamond pipes than if I had tried to use a router. Even though router's more efficient, probably create less lag, and it would allow me to pull stuff in and out of my barrel system. It's just I'm not able to do it right now. So I'll change the system up slightly with diamond pipes, and you get to see me. You get to see that system here in a little bit. Okay, we're inside. Let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and look for our gold. Alright, we're going to stack of 64. We're only going to need half that. And we have 25 over here, that's fine. So, put a minimum stone and gold to make diamond. So, here's 5 diamond. We're going to need 1 more diamond, I think, because you need to do them in pairs. So, 6 diamond. Alright, now we've got 24 diamond pipes with those 6 diamond. And with that, I think that's going to be more than enough diamond pipes. If we end up with more, then we can use it for filtering stuff in our tree farm. Okay, so I'll take these down and hook them up to the barrels, and you'll get to see how I have them set up. All right, we're back. Corey's down quite a few levels now. So we're going to go ahead and let that run. We'll go ahead and, work on filtering. Here are the diamond pipe setup that I've got. The diamond pipes have a choice of to output down or to output back. And when it outputs backwards, there's a second set of barrels that will catch the output. For the cobblestone, though, the cobblestone I have a second pipe, a second diamond pipe to output upwards to, so that if the bottom barrel ever fills and the top one will take over, if the top one fills, the bottom will take over, just to double the output, because I haven't researched in the expansion to the barrels yet. Anything that isn't filtered out through these, I think, 10 diamond pipes will end up landing in this chest. And, I'll expand the barrel network as I need to in order to capture everything. I might also create another iron chest just to prevent this one from overflowing. So in this episode, we went ahead and built all the components we needed for the quarry. We got it all installed, got the barrel network going, barrel system going. We've got a bunch of diamond pipes all routing our output. It's not the most ideal system, but it is a relatively cheap system. One that would be easy to set up, doesn't require a router or any Red Power 2 kind of sorting machines, so it's very basic, very easy to set up. And I think I'll probably stick with it until I'm completely finished with the quarry. As soon as the quarry is done, I'll go ahead and build out the basement, and hopefully I'll have enough diamonds or gold or a combination of two to build that wrath lighter. Then I can go ahead and create the material I need to create the router. And then what I'll do then, I'll just attach the router to these barrels. I'll siphon everything off into another barrel network that I'll build in the basement itself when the basement's finally built. Because these barrels are cheap, and I'll be able to reuse all the barrels. I'll be able to reuse all the diamond pipes I used, all the iron pipes. Those will all get reused somewhere else. So, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. And, if the video was interesting or helpful at all, then please like the video. If you had any questions or comments, then please leave it in the feedback. And that's Most Wanted signing off. Thanks for watching.